Right, welcome back guys. Legs, hey, so as promised, I will go over every single session step by step, all with due course and on time. But today's session is definitely a beast. We've got all the big movements and all the hard movements. So I'm very much looking forward to getting stuck in. Today, I'm actually going to start with calves. And the main reason for that is we've got some people actually using equipment that we want to use. And secondly, I do want to make sure that I actually smash my calves before I crack on with the big stuff. And calves isn't really that demanding. I'll use it as a little bit of a warm-up. So one thing you'll notice is I'll do a calf work, then I will do my active drills, which is split squat, planks, and some walking lunges, just to make sure that I'm safe enough to get stuck into the big work. So generally, doing some Bulgarian split squats and my lunges is somewhat a prep work, but it's also exercises that definitely allow for good preparation and getting some blood into your quads and glutes, which is essential before the big stuff. So let's get it, guys. Every single bit of work that I do in the gym serves a purpose, whether it's preparing me, getting me warm, or simply getting my head switched on for the task ahead. It's all valuable stuff. One thing that I stress every single one of you has to do is not waste your time in the gym. Time in the gym is precious, so every single little bit of work that you do on the gym floor needs to be productive and needs to serve a purpose. Right, down. Very nice. So the prime leg extension is back from refurbishment with my guys at Nitron, and it feels amazing. So might have to even use this instead of the pin stack one. Come on. Yep. Contact, let's go. Back. Through. Yep. Well, that felt good. Key points to really nail down you see at hamstring curl. First and foremost, you need to make sure you keep your bracing on point. So you don't really want to do this and elevate your rib cage. You want to keep your rib cage packed with your core braced. If you start extending through your spine, you'll actually take the tension off your hamstrings, making the movement easier to move more load, but you're actually less accurate when it comes to trying to train that hamstring in that stretch. Pelvis stays neutral, core braced, no movement at the spine. Then you focus on fully extending and then dragging your heels down and in, maintaining your posture, keeping your hip position. Pause slightly in the shortened range, own the reps, and then resist the load on the way up, taking a moment to pause in the stretch. Get the most out of hamstring curl, get huge hamstrings, get huge legs. Let's get massive 101. Right down. As you can see, we're almost 4 weeks post show now. Conditions still within striking distance, but I genuinely feel amazing. My sleep's absolutely superb, and I feel pretty damn focused and pretty damn good. Determination is at an all-time high to simply continue getting better. This post show has definitely been the best post show phase I've ever done in terms of how I've executed it, how well I've managed to recover, and again, adherence is key. I haven't indulged, and I think indulging above and beyond your means, that's what generally does the most damage. and feel quite proud of myself and the way I've managed to conduct myself this prep. And this post-show phase. It's a saying that I always refer back to with clients. Regard what you put in, and your actions always reflect your goals. And at the moment, my actions certainly reflect my goals across the board. Let's get it. Hi guys, so I've got a business partner here from Nitram. He's putting the work in now. We not only cover full fit out, but also refurbishments. The leg extension that I'm about to use today has just come back from getting fixed, fully refurbished, fully powder coated, new upholstery, and that's exactly what we do at Nitram as well. We don't just provide the best equipment in the world, but we also provide bespoke upholstery services, refurbishments, all tailored to you, and obviously machine repairs, servicing, etc. So we are a full stop shop. We can supply your flooring, your plates, and full gym kit out. So get in touch with us. We'll get you sorted and looked after you. I often get asked about rest periods in between sets. Generally, I always say to people, you need between 90 to 2 minutes, 90 seconds up to 2 minutes in your isolation work. Generally, the best advice I can give you is definitely making sure that you go when you're fully ready. So simply focus on full recovery in between sets so that your gas tank and your ability to actually catch your breath is not a limiting factor. But what will actually lead to that set ending is you reaching true muscular failure, or as close as you physically can. That's ultimately the goal, right? Training to or as close to failure as you can safely without you gassing out. So take adequate rest periods so that you're fully ready to attack your sets with all out effort and intensity. Write it down and get massive. Last few sessions, I've been taking massive progressions. I'm not actually taking any low progressions at the moment. The way I like to progress my lifts is I always like to push my sets to the top of a rep range. So for example, my set of hamstring curls is 8 to 12. Today I got 10 reps. Next week, I'll aim to get 11 or 12 reps with the same load. Once I get to 12 or 13 reps within that set going above my assigned rep range, that is when I've earned the right to actually progress my load. So in case you wondered, what's the best way to actually progress my lifts is always aim for rep progressions, then add load once you reach the very top of your rep range without your form and execution breaking down or the actual tempo. Your progression also needs to be standardized. Write it down and get massive. The beauty of prime equipment, you can adjust the resistance profile. So next set, all we're going to do is stick to the same load, but redistribute the loading to make it even heavier in the stretch where we are stronger. So in essence, my goal of this backup set is to get the same repetitions with the same load. But the biggest thing that's changed is the resistance profile. So where the machine is harder and where it drops off at the top, where we are weaker. Making it harder at the bottom in the stretch, where we're stronger. This way, we change the resistance profile of the machine to match the strength curve of our muscle, allowing us to get more out of the set. This way, you stick to the same rep range, 10 to 15 reps, aiming to match the reps for both sets and keep progressing loading and dropping shoots from there. Right now. Oh, you know what time it is, guys. 30 grams of performance fuel, 22 grams FPS max. Now guys, a lot of you still watching this and not subscribed, so do me a massive favour, click the subscribe button, show them some love, support the channel. If you want to support me other ways, use my code Kuba10 with shown by JP, or code Kuba, hard body. It means a lot, guys, so thank you. Appreciate every single one of you. Blackcurrant flavour is amazing. So refreshing. Certainly my favourite. At the moment anyway. So many different flavours. Changes. Keep working.
Here we go. Take it.
Drive.
Come on.
All the way, that's the rep.
Beautiful.
Leave it there, good. Front set.
Easy like
Focus. Strong with it. Beautiful. Oh, let's stable, let's strong. Give me 2 reps. Drag. Beautiful. Oh.
yeah, let's go.
Yes. Rock.
Savage. 10 reps. Buzz.
Oh! So, plan of action now in this set. I'm going to bully up to 12 reps. When I get 12 reps, I'll add 5 on. And just keep working from there. Every time I take a 12, add a 5, add a 5. Keep moving upward. One thing you'll notice now in the backup sets, especially machines that are heavy in the stretch, we always tend to put a lot more emphasis on focusing the stretch portion. So what I will actually like to do here is specifically take a slightly longer pause in the stretch. That way, we capitalize on challenging the muscle in the stretch, which is by far the most beneficial range when it comes to actually trying to stimulate muscle growth. So that's just one way to actually see progressive overload, and as we like to call it, progressive stimulus, or progressing your tension on the muscle. Because ultimately, that's the goal here when training, trying to get as much tension on the muscle as possible. Progressive stimulus is actually something I stole from Dr. Shallow. So, Doc, thank you. Great mind. Right there. Oh! Ah! Yeah. Oh! Rock.
Come on, here we go, there we go. There you go. Yes.
Now, one thing you'll notice is my rep ranges vary exercise to exercise. Certain exercises, like the leg press, I like to keep my rep range 12 to 15, or even 12 to 20. I do change my point of view on things often when it makes sense, but it doesn't venture too far out from my overall ideology. And the ideology is this, that you should always pick the rep range that you can safely progress over time, and the rep range that allows you to get the most out of each specific movement. So for me, the leg press simply just feels better working a higher rep range. I get so much more out of it. I don't tend to get the same joint pain, and I just get quality stimulus. So stimulus to fatigue ratio is so much better working in that rep range specifically for me. This might not be the same for you, so trial and error is the key here, guys. Try and work out what rep ranges suit you the best, what you can actually feel your muscle getting the most quality working with the rep range that you feel like is the most beneficial, and rep range you can safely progress over time. Progressive roller tips, guys. Right, hip thrust. Yes, men do hip thrust. You should do hip thrust. So far progressed every single lift today by a large margin with standardized execution, so extremely happy with today's session for sure. Now, bodybuilding for me is all about training. Now, the reason why I'm so passionate about it and I love it so much is because it's actually a process that gives me so much fun and joy. The stage is just the cherry on top. It's an amazing experience. And it's almost like it's a part of the journey, it's part of the bigger picture, but the stage should never be your sole focus. Your sole focus should be in your day-to-day progress and your day-to-day execution, because it is your day-to-day execution and focus in the process that will ultimately dictate to better outcome on stage. So you need to learn how to maximize your day-to-day and how to truly embrace and immerse yourself into the process. That's what I love, and that's why every single day I wake up with a fire lit under my bottom to keep getting better. A lot of people often do hip thrust like a back extension. Absolutely no glutes, just leverage.
Good job, come on. There.
Thank you. Oh. Oh! There we go. Oh! Fuck me. Right, 2 sets of biceps to finish off and now. The reason why I do biceps on the other legs is I only have 3 lifting sets in 4 days, so I actually find a little bit of bicep work after the legs. It's a little bit of a reward. Training legs hard, and 2, extra quality for your guns. Chasing the 22s. Get it. Final set of the session, and then time to chill and do a recap. Those of you that are still watching, comment below the current shows that you're watching. I'm just finishing off The Boys, and then I will get to the new season of Viking of Valhalla, which is fucking epic. At the moment, I have pretty much 60 to 90 minutes at the end of the day where I can just switch off completely, have some quality time with Meg, snuggling on sofa, chilling, and watching some TV shows. It's just a nice way to have a mental break from absolutely everything. Not have to think about a single thing, just relax and chill. Come out any further day. Thank you so much for watching today's session, guys. That is a full wrap up. It was a tremendous session. Feel amazing, to be honest. At the moment I am still very, very lean, and to be honest, I've changed my view in terms of how much body weight and body fat you need to gain post show. It's not actually that significant, especially when you can really build up your food, as in your baseline food, and you can stay in a small surplus. You will feel a lot better. Where people get it wrong, in my opinion, is that post show they tend to overfeed in one single meal, and then they potentially undereat and even stay in a deficit entirety of the week. That's when they actually feel off. Their energy levels are low, sleep is poor, hunger signal is super high. Whereas if you can stay in a controlled surplus with no overfeeding in one single large meal, you will actually genuinely feel better. You'll recover quicker. You will notice that you can actually build up your food much quicker as well. And your training performance will also improve alongside your sleep and all the other health metrics. So guys, thank you so much for watching today. Hopefully you've taken something away from today's session, and much more content to come your way if you support the channel and hit the subscribe button. So guys, thank you so much. Peace out for now.